What's up, boys? It's your boy TeKRaJ, and I am back for another video, and that's to complete the set for this final edition Eddie Lacy. Now, completing the set cost me around 200,000. I waited actually a day, that's why there was no video yesterday, that and a couple other things. But I wanted to make sure that I got it at a cheap price in case I didn't like him or not. So you guys know that I'm a big fan of doing this. I will present to you a new player that was released, and then I like going out and getting him. And usually what I've done in the past is that I give you the first game or first series of games, depending on if my opponent quits or not, and let you decide whether or not this player is good. So first I'm going to compare him to one of my favorite running backs in the game, and that's Marshawn Lynch. And two things that I want to show you. Obviously, Eddie Lacy beats him in a lot of categories, but Marshawn Lynch wins slightly in speed and ball carrier vision. Now, ball carrier vision is not this sexy stat that everybody looks for, but let me tell you, it's super important. Now, ideally, I'd like to have both of these players on my team. I mean, right there, I'd like to call them the Truck Squad, the Visor Gang, whatever you want to call them. I'm a fan of both of these players' running style. So having a 1-2 punch of both of these players would be great. Usually what I go after is I like to go after having Marshawn Lynch as the change of pace back that really runs people over and is going to get me the tough yards. And I like having another player that has the speed. But what I wanted to do for this video is give you the skinny. I was going to play several games, and right here's one of the things that annoyed me about this card, and I wanted to show you out of the gate because there's a lot of good to see. But the bad is he actually fumbled like 3 times, and with somebody who has 100 carry, I wouldn't expect for him to fumble that much in a 5-game period. But the thing I liked about him is whenever I would do swing passes like this, he was fast enough to catch the ball and stay away from defenders. Now, the other thing with a card like this is with 101 truck, man, or 100 truck or whatever it is, this guy was going to continuously fall forward upon contact. Anyway, so like I told you, I had about 5 games with him. And in those 5 games, I think I only lost once. Now, at the time of me recording this video, I think with Eddie Lacy on the squad, I'm a total of 8-1. And I got to say, it feels really good. But plays like this is what really makes me salivate when I think about this card. I'm not a fan of the higher speed receivers as my main receiver because I like a receiver that's going to give me something that's sustainable. And I feel like long breakaway speed plays are not something that I can sustain game in and game out. However, tough yards is definitely something that I can always sustain. And the reason why I keep showing you these swing passes is I want you to know that he's not just a run you over type of guy. But if you need it, as you see right here, he can drag 2 and 3 players with him on his way to the end zone. But the quickness, man, the quickness is one of the things that I really love about him. Now, once again, he fumbles way too easily, I feel. And some of you may say, Tech, in a 5-game period, 3 fumbles isn't a lot. But if you have a player who's not going to give you long touchdowns, and as I say that, I show you this. And it's funny because, yes, he can't hit the hole, he can't break away. But listen, you got to hold on to the ball. That's the one thing that I need from my big, bruising running back. The other cool thing is, guys, the channel is growing at an amazing speed. That last guy I showed you there with the Bengals team actually hit me up on Instagram and told me, great game, man, and that he watches my videos. But right here, as you can see, he can get away from him. He can get away from him. The question is, at 250, 260 plus thousand coins, is he worth putting on the squad when I already have a player that's like him in Marshawn Lynch? Or is it more worth for me to sell him right now when he's hot on the market and get somebody else with the profit and the coins that I got back? So it's on you, guys. Drop a like on the video if you were liking, but in the comments section below, let me know what you would do. Would you keep Eddie Lacy and Marshawn Lynch together? Would you sell Marshawn Lynch, or would you sell Eddie Lacy for the coins, who's a more expensive back, and go with somebody else? Anyway, guys, subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself, guys. Have a great evening. Peace. 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jared Allen. It's Jared Allen. Listen, right there kind of cheated. It told he had 4 sacks just this video. That should have been 5, but it's not. I'm gonna cook up one of my signature blitzes and we're gonna come at... What? What the...
Oh my...
No!